In the heart of the Middle East, the Kingdom of Jordan stands as a beacon of stability, diplomacy, and progressive leadership in a region often defined by conflict and uncertainty. At the center of Jordan's remarkable image and global respect are King Abdullah II and Queen Rania, partners in leadership, vision, and influence. While King Abdullah II is recognized for his strategic governance, diplomatic acumen, and commitment to modernization, Queen Rania has emerged as one of the most influential modern royals in the world, blending advocacy, humanitarian efforts, and cultural diplomacy. Together, they represent a monarchy that harmoniously balances tradition with innovation, authority with empathy, and national responsibility with global engagement. Early life of King Abdullah II. King Abdullah II was born on January 30, 1962, into the Hashemite dynasty, a lineage that traces back centuries and carries deep religious and historical significance. Growing up, he was immersed in both privilege and responsibility, receiving an extensive education in military science, international relations, and governance. These formative years instilled in him the discipline, strategic vision, and understanding of geopolitics that would define his reign. King Abdullah in his ascension and early reign. Abdullah ascended the throne in 1999 following the passing of his father, King Hussein. At a time of regional instability and domestic economic challenges, the young king faced the delicate task of consolidating authority while introducing reforms. He implemented modernization programs in governance, encouraged investment, and prioritized economic development. Abdullah's approach was marked by pragmatism, foresight, and diplomacy. He strengthened Jordan's international alliances, expanded economic opportunities, and positioned the kingdom as a neutral yet influential player in Middle Eastern and global affairs. His leadership emphasized stability, innovation, and measured reform, setting a foundation for sustainable progress. Queen Rania, early life and global perspective. Born Rania Al Yassin in Kuwait on August 31, 1970, Queen Rania grew up in a family that valued education, civic engagement, and global awareness. She earned degrees in business administration and developed an early understanding of cultural diplomacy and international perspectives. Her marriage to King Abdullah II in 1993 marked the beginning of a transformative partnership. From the outset, Queen Rania's intelligence, eloquence, and empathy positioned her as a modern royal capable of bridging Jordanian tradition with global engagement. Her education and cultural fluency enabled her to engage with both domestic audiences and international leaders, giving her a unique platform for influence. Partnership in governance and social reform. The partnership between King Abdullah II and Queen Rania is rooted in complementarity. The king focuses on governance, security, and economic policy, while Queen Rania emphasizes social advocacy, education, women's rights, and cultural diplomacy. Together, they present a model of modern monarchy that integrates authority, vision, and progressive leadership. Queen Rania has consistently participated in policymaking, offering insights into social reform, education, and youth empowerment. King Abdullah II's approach to political and economic modernization complements her advocacy, allowing Jordan to navigate challenges while remaining stable and forward-looking. Education and youth initiatives. Education is one of the cornerstones of Queen Rania's advocacy. She spearheaded the Jordan Education Initiative, JEI, which focuses on integrating technology into classrooms to enhance learning outcomes and digital literacy. This program has transformed educational access for thousands of students, particularly in rural areas, demonstrating how technology can bridge gaps in equity and opportunity. Through the Queen Rania Foundation, she promotes literacy, teacher training, and community engagement, ensuring that Jordan's youth are equipped to participate in a global economy. These initiatives highlight her commitment to sustainable development, social progress, and youth empowerment. King Abdullah II has also prioritized education reform at the national level, supporting curriculum modernization, higher education expansion, and vocational training, reinforcing Jordan's competitive position in the region. Women's empowerment and social inclusion. Queen Rania is a vocal advocate for women's rights and social inclusion. She has launched initiatives to increase female participation in the workforce, expand access to leadership opportunities, and combat social barriers that limit potential. Programs under her guidance focus on mentorship, professional development, and entrepreneurship for women, fostering economic empowerment and gender equality. King Abdullah has supported these initiatives by promoting legal reforms and inclusive policies, ensuring that Jordanian women have increased opportunities in governance, business, and civil society. Together, they represent a monarchy committed to modernization, inclusion, and equitable development. Refugee support and humanitarian leadership. Jordan hosts one of the largest refugee populations in the world, including Syrian, Palestinian, and Iraqi refugees. King Abdullah II and Queen Rania have taken proactive roles in humanitarian response, launching programs that address housing, education, healthcare, and employment for displaced populations. Queen Rania's advocacy extends to global forums such as the United Nations, where she raises awareness of refugee challenges and mobilizes international support. Global diplomacy and cultural engagement. King Abdullah has positioned Jordan as a diplomatic hub in the Middle East. His efforts include mediating regional conflicts, supporting peace negotiations, and fostering interfaith dialogue. He regularly engages with global leaders, international organizations, and policy forums to promote stability, collaboration, and shared development goals. Queen Rania complements these efforts through cultural diplomacy. Her presence at global summits, her speeches at the UN, and her participation in forums such as the World Economic Forum amplify Jordan's voice and influence. Together, they merge political strategy with soft power, creating a multifaceted approach to leadership. Digital diplomacy and social media influence. Queen Rania is a pioneer in digital diplomacy. With millions of followers across social media platforms, she communicates directly with global audiences, promoting education, women's empowerment, humanitarian work, and cultural understanding. Her posts, videos, and campaigns often highlight social issues, encourage civic engagement, and provide a humanized perspective of Jordanian life. This digital presence strengthens both the monarchy's domestic credibility and Jordan's global image. By blending visibility, advocacy, and strategic messaging, Queen Rania has redefined what modern royal influence looks like in the digital era. Awards, recognition, and global impact. Queen Rania has received numerous international awards recognizing her humanitarian work, advocacy for education, and influence on women's empowerment. She has been featured on Time magazine's lists of the world's most influential people and honored by the United Nations for her leadership in social and educational initiatives. King Abdullah has been recognized globally for his diplomacy, efforts in regional stability, and humanitarian initiatives. Together, they exemplify a monarchy that leverages authority and visibility to enact meaningful change both domestically and internationally. Challenges and achievements. Jordan faces complex challenges, including regional instability, economic pressures, and the integration of refugee populations. King Abdullah II and Queen Rania have met these challenges with pragmatism, vision, and strategic engagement. Their achievements include education reform and digital literacy programs, expansion of women's rights and workforce participation, refugee support and humanitarian initiatives, economic modernization and foreign investment promotion, strengthened Jordan's global diplomatic presence. Their ability to maintain national stability while advancing progressive initiatives underscores the monarchy's resilience and relevance. Legacy and future vision. King Abdullah II and Queen Rania's legacy is multifaceted. They represent a modern monarchy that balances tradition with reform, authority with advocacy, and domestic priorities with global engagement. Their vision for Jordan emphasizes education, empowerment, diplomacy, and social inclusion, ensuring that the kingdom remains stable, respected, and progressive in the 21st century. King Abdullah II and Queen Rania exemplify the potential of modern monarchy. Leadership rooted in tradition, enhanced by vision, advocacy, and strategic global engagement. Together, they have transformed Jordan's image, promoted social progress, and strengthened its influence on the world stage. Their story is one of partnership, innovation, and cultural diplomacy, offering lessons in leadership, humanitarian engagement, and global strategy. If you enjoyed this in-depth exploration of King Abdullah II and Queen Rania, make sure to subscribe for more detailed stories about influential figures shaping modern leadership, culture, and diplomacy.